Hola amigos.
Hello everyone.
Was this racist? Because we're watching Gabriel Iglesias and I said hola amigos, or is it just nice?
I think it's not racist to use a different language.
Yeah, but it's...
But he speaks Spanish, so I don't know. I'm Veronica.
Yo soy Valdemar.
Well, the more you're trying to do the accent, the more racist it is.
and if I will do Speedy Gonzalez impression...
And today we're watching...
Still not.
And today we're watching Gabriel Iglesias in his sketch that is called I Just Turned On a Man. So not only we are about to be racist, we're also about to be homophobic, I imagine.
Is this about... I did not understand the title.
I just turned on a man. Turned on as in made sexually aroused.
Ah.
Yes.
I didn't know that after that you say amen. I would think you would say foreman.
What?
No, it's just my understanding of English.
Okay. No, it's this is how you would say it.
I've never saw this sentence
written that way.
Yeah,
sometimes that happens, right? With
I
the second
only
language.
heard it like I'm turned on, or I was turned off, or I was turned on.
Yeah, but not turning someone on.
Yeah. I never heard the part that comes after. Oh, okay. That might be interesting. Gabriel Iglesias. We have seen some of his videos on this channel.
Yes.
You can see them here. Yeah,
we've seen the gift basket and we've seen a story about his party. I do not remember the title. The story about the party we liked so, but we enjoyed it. But the basket we really liked.
The basket was great.
That was hilarious.
There was something else too.
I don't remember. Something about the hotel and the comedian. No, that was the basket. I don't know, but it's gonna be up there. You can see it. And this one I found just browsing through the Just for Laughs channel. And I sorted by popular. And I saw that this is like the third most popular video that they have on the channel. So I thought, we like Gabriel Iglesias. We like most of the content that is on this channel. So let's check it out.
Let's go. It's a different intro.
Yeah, I think it's an older one as well.
Oh, he's younger. Much younger.
Oh my God.
But he has the same clothes.
One thing I got to give it up to you guys is your air. You guys can breathe here. I live in Los Angeles, and I didn't realize I was being deprived of oxygen. I got off the plane here. I took a deep breath. I was like, oh my God, I can do math. Freaking great. And then we flew. It was totally nice flying in. I won't say what airline because it wasn't this one. But anyway, they said you can't say the names. You don't want to offend the sponsors and stuff. And, big hand for WestJet. Start carrying bigger seats so fluffy people can enjoy the ride. Heck yeah. No matter what seat I'm in, even if it's first class, it feels like coach. But no, man, it was a rough ride coming over here, and we kind of had a little. I ain't gonna lie, we hit a little air pocket, and the plane dropped like 50 feet like that. I'm sorry, I don't care how tough you are. When you're in the sky and you fall out of the sky, I'm not gonna lie, I was gay for 5 seconds.
Gay. Okay, that's right.
I was a broke-back Mexican, yes I was. Oh my God. I got recognized by one of these guys who comes up to me, right? He just walks up and he's staring at me. And I know the look. He's looking at me like I look at tacos. Just, He goes, you are so funny. Can I hug you? And I'm like, all right. And I give the guy a hug and he's like...
But I have to say, at least he's being fair and he's letting gay men have the same experience that women have when you're like accused of being into someone and they imagine that you're so into them. And I think like this is the same kind of example, like, oh, this man was so into me. When the men are telling the story, like, oh, this woman was so into me, she was just looking at me. But he did ask to hug him, so maybe in fact he was into him in this story.
Mm-hmm.
But
okay. No. I just could not understand what they were talking about.
So funny. Can I hug you? And I'm like, all right. And I gave the guy a hug, and he's like, in my ear, he goes, you're gorgeous.
So I think he was into him.
At first, in my head, I was like, what? But then I thought about it. Oh my God, I just turned on a man. Shoot. I called my girlfriend. I said, you better not mess up. I have options. Favorite time for me in my life was when I played football in high school. And I've always been a big guy, so of course, when you're a big guy on a football team, they put you on the front line. And a bunch of other big guys are right in front of you, and you're looking at each other, and you're saying stuff to one another to try to intimidate the other guy. He's looking at me, I'm gonna kick your ass. I'd look at him and go, I'm gonna tackle you.
I have not had that experience. Strangely enough, have you?
This city is not fluffy friendly. I've been to some of the diners. What's up with that? No tables, only booths in certain restaurants? That sucks. And you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Because we can get into the booth, but then we eat.
I didn't play American football, but when I think about it, if I would be a gay, then I think American football is the sport that I would choose.
Oh, because you get to tackle so many men to the ground?
It's just much more, there is much more contact, you know. It's, with soccer, you touch each other with legs sometimes. And the most erotic thing you can do is you can pull someone by the t-shirt. It's a good thing that they don't have bras, you know, because you could go like...
I don't know how erotic that experience is, to be honest with you.
Depends who is doing the pulling and who is going, ah!
Go on, oh my God.
And you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Because we can get into the booth, but then we eat. Oh, that sucks. And then you get out and you go home and take off your shirt and you got that red line going across right here. You're getting Ecuador right there. I feel you. That's why I love amusement parks. I love them, but I can't enjoy them because they're not fluffy friendly. You try to get on a ride and they got all the safety restraints, you know? Freaking.
That's a really good sound, right?
Right? You're fluffy.
That's a
like
hidden
us.
talent.
That's not gonna happen, right? That's why I miss the old roller coasters. 1 bar, 3 clicks, that was it, right? We never fell. We never fall. Seriously, we never fall. You know who falls? The skinny guy who sat next to us. That's who falls. That's who freaking... More room. We never fall. And my buddy Mondo is built like me, just like me. He says, we need to get on a ride. I'm like, what are we gonna get on? He goes, they have a ride here. It's like a log ride. And you get inside the log ride and it goes up the hill, down the hill, makes a splash. I go, what about the pool bar? There's no pool bar. Seatbelt? No seatbelt. You just get in and go. I'm like, well, let's do it.
Let's not do it.
And we get to the front of the line, right? And we got to deal with the lady with the headset, the one who takes her job way too serious. Okay, how many people? 4? Okay, we got 4. Okay, 2 here, 2 here. How many people? 5. I got 5. Okay, 3 there, 2 there. We get to the... How many? Oh, my. I got a code 1000. You guys can have that one. And she gave us our own log. So we jumped in. She pulls the lever. We take off.
I'm really impressed with the sound effects he does. Like,
And now that I think of it, I feel like in one of the videos that we've watched before, he was also doing the sounds.
oh, yes.
And that we were
definitely.
like,
I don't
not
remember.
only accents, but also sounds, and that they were really good sounds. And I want to know, what else are you doing with this talent, Gabriel? Because I feel like you are probably already quite rich with your stand-up, but I think like there's room to improve. Maybe some animation or something. I don't know, it would be such a good talent to have. I know I'm focusing on not what you want to hear about, but I want this talent, like for a party or something.
I got a code 1000. You guys can have that one. And she gave us our own log. So we jumped in. She pulls the lever. We take off.
I just want to hear it one more time.
We're splishing and splashing, right? 3 minutes into the ride, the moment of truth, we get to the hill.
I'm so invested in this story.
My friend turns around and he looks at me and he says, Gabriel, let's flash the camera. I said, you're stupid. On 3. We freaking... We get off the ride, we're soaking wet. We go to the bottom of the hill. We want to go buy that picture. We get there, and there's a lady behind a counter with a bunch of monitors behind her, and she's covering one of the monitors. I tell my buddy, what boat were we on? 22. She's covering screen 22. He goes, oh, we better sneak out of here. Oh, yeah, we're going to sneak out of here. Friggin'. We get get stopped by security, and you haven't lived until you've been stopped by a security guard with a badge in the shape of a mouse. This guy swore, right? Hold on! Ma'am, can you move your hand? Thank you. You guys see that photo right there? You see that? That's a disgrace. We can't believe anyone could take such a photo at this park. Do you guys recognize the two large women in this picture? And it wasn't until we got like this close to the photo that we realized something about ourselves. And that is that when two full-grown fluffy men are going downhill at a 45-degree angle with no shirts on going like this, we both look like sexy bitches. Toronto, you guys were amazing. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'll see you later.
So what exactly they were flashing? Like, did this part like kind of make the security feel like this is not woman?
No, I think they were just flashing their chests.
But they were on the pool.
Yeah.
Or not? Or what?
It's like a water park, but that doesn't mean you're walking around with your shirt above their shirt.
Ah.
So they were just flashing their... It's not like a swimming pool. It's like a water attraction park.
When I was imagining this in my head, I was thinking about like a water
park. Oh, you
park.
thought they took off the swimming suits?
I thought they...
Well, I don't think that would end with security together. I would think that would end with police, especially with kids around there.
But you could always say that it's, it's...
Both of you at the same time grinning? I don't know how you would defend yourself. Go, it was an accident.
I was thinking it's a swimming park, like a water park. And
no, it's like there's a lot of parks like that. It's like
and now
a
I
mix
know
between...
You were on something like that.
Yeah, I was in Italy.
A bit of water.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now I need to
hear the story in your head one more time.
Put the story in my head correctly. Okay.
3 hours later. But I have to say, like, great story, great jokes, absolutely insane storytelling with the sounds of especially the roller coaster stopping on the top.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking, like, I hope he reads stories to his children. If he doesn't have children, I hope he visits other children to read them stories. Because that would be amazing.
Depends on the stories, I guess.
Depends on the children as well. But, I mean... great talent. Untapped potential.
Yeah, he is a great storyteller. Like, that's the best part for me about his stand-ups. It's not the stories themselves.
But how he tells
sometimes
them.
They are not that funny. Like, this one was fine. But the way he tells those stories is top tier.
He makes you so enthusiastic about those stories. He makes you like him. He makes you like every character in that story, and like you want to know what happened in that story.
If I'm being honest, I think his writing skills are kind of lacking.
Mm-hmm.
They could be better. There is room for improvement, definitely. And I think if someone else would write his jokes for him, because I don't think that's the case with him. I
don't think
he writes his jokes by himself. But if he would have like a team or someone that would help him, then I think he could be like
a master, right?
Top tier, like top 10 stand-up comedians in the world.
I think the same. Like he could use some more like lyrical, like fine tuning of the lyrical elements, and maybe the jokes could be a little bit better. But then with this delivery,
because when it comes to delivery, I don't now. No one comes to my mind that is at this level.
Yeah, he's just such a fun guy, and he makes you really feel like you're his friend, and he's telling you the story, and he makes you feel good, which is a very good feature of a stand-up comedian, I think. Yeah. And he doesn't make you feel like he's above you in any way, being at that stage.
And he has a great rhythm of telling those stories. Like it's never it never drags.
No.
When there is a culmination point, that it's coming, and it's coming in the right speed.
Absolutely.
And the payback is also always there.
And you can always imagine the stories very well. Like
very vividly.
Even without the sounds. And the sounds are just a bonus.
Yeah, so if you have any recommendations for Gabriel Iglesias, our cat is just now
jumping on the
keyboard. If you have any recommendations for Gabriel Iglesias and if some story comes to your mind in which he is funnier, but the delivery is very good, like in this one, then please drop those suggestions in the comments.
Yeah, we would love to watch more.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And as always, have a great day. Thank you for being here.
And we'll see
Check
you
out
in
our
the
other
next one.
channel. Check out our Patreon.
Yeah,
if
check
you
out our
want.
movie reactions. We have a scary movie reaction, for example, if you're into comedy. It's down in the
You
description
don't
box.
have to mention what we have. I think they will.
They can find out. Okay.
They can find out.
Sure. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.